Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and back to more Disney Dreamlight Valley. So we are getting back into the story quests. We just finished all of the friendship quests with Eve in the last video. There was one more that popped up with Mickey Mouse, but I decided to go ahead and do that off camera. Literally all it was me running around picking a bunch of flowers that he ended up not even wanting. So I gave them to Ursula, and in return, she gave me a miracle growth elixir. Now, in that quest, you do have the option to give the flowers to Ursula or Merlin, but the result, from what I understand, is the same. You will still get that same potion. Alright, but like I said, we are getting into the story quests. We are trying to hustle right along. I've got Gaston right behind me, so we are going to go ahead and get started. No sign of the vault key. Well, we tried. I say we return to the capital of Gastonia. You can write a song about me. Without the key, there's no way to get that jewel of time. Without the jewels, the isle is doomed. But what if there is no scarab key? And we're already doomed. Okay, what's this scarab key? I don't think... Okay, you never mentioned it was a scarab. Oh, what does it matter what the key looks like? We'll never find it. We've looked in 2 places. 2! Haven't we done enough? Oh my. If you care so much, keep searching. Search the wastes. Check the quicksand. You'll see I'm right. You're clearly not as skilled as me, but go ahead. Try and be the hero. I'll wait. Alright, well. So, we have just talked to Gaston. In previous video, we are working with him to find the Jewel of Time, or one of the Jewels of Time. So, it's not going so well. But for now, we are going to search the waste for the vault key, and maybe it fell in the quicksand. Alright. So also just a little update on what we're doing here. Gaston and Rapunzel are not officially moved in yet. We are still working on initial quests to get them to stay on Eternity Isle. So I think that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it won't take long. I don't know if I'll do this all in one video or 2, but I'm gonna get Gaston moved in first so we can start on his friendship quest, and then we'll get Rapunzel moved in, start on her friendship quest, and we'll go from there. Alright, so let me get out my fishing pole here. Now I'm going to assume that we're looking for these gold bubbles. Oh, LeFou. Oh my gosh, are those coconuts? That's crazy. Alright, you found a LeFou made of coconuts. Ask Gaston about your disturbing discovery. I think that's equal parts disturbing and somewhat cute. Gaston, is this LeFou? I was wondering where I left that. Why? Well, LeFou here has been a project, keeping my mind sharp during my time in the desert. Thank you for finding him, Mel. Let's never speak of this again. Well, as long as we can get back to trying to find the vault key for the Jewel of Time, you go ahead. I think LeFou and I will head back to my encampment now. His paint clearly needs refreshing after all that quicksand. You can't be serious. What about the Jewel of Time? The jewel the wizard made up, which can only be found with a vault key that likely doesn't exist? Proceed without me. I've been thinking. Even if there was treasure to be had, what does it matter? There's nothing here to spend it on. No one to impress. If you won't help me directly, can you at least tell me a little more about this scarab key you mentioned? Well, the Mirage Wizard said it's in 2 places, shaped like a scarab, and when you put the pieces together, it will lead you to the vault. And were you able to find any clues about it? All I found is sand and the occasional piece of junk. Oh, and a chunk of an odd metal bug. Dude. A metal bug like a scarab? Gaston, describe for me what you think a scarab is. You know, a scarab. Long, hollow thing you store a sword in. Is that a scabbard? Yeah. Scabbard, Gaston. It's called a scabbard, not a scarab. A scarab is a desert beetle, just like the metal one you found. Well, that can't be right. Yeah, I assure you it is. You go hang out with your, coconut LeFou. I'll handle this. By the way, I threw the bug somewhere in the plains. Probably in one of the time thingies. But since you got through those time rifts, I'm sure you'll find it. Yep, I've got the right tool. Oh, alright, well, that was easy. Okay, the hologram station, right here. I see that you have acquired one half of my scarab. Your scarab? Yes, I did create it after all. I commend you on your progress, Mal. There may be reason to hope we will avert catastrophe after all. So why didn't you tell me that the Jewel of Time was in some secret vault full of treasures? Perhaps I wanted to test your mettle. Though I had hoped Gaston would have done most of the work for you, and it would be as simple as taking the scarab key from him. I charged Gaston with the task some time ago, and clearly the fool made no progress. Honestly, I think it was too lonely to be productive. He recreated his friend out of coconuts. We found it while we were searching for the scarab piece. I think it's kind of sweet, actually. It is possible that now with company he will be of greater service. The second half of the scarab remains to be found, and Gaston may be of help to you yet. Do not limit your search to the glittering dunes. After all, the lush jungle to the east used to be a desert. Okay, I'll check back in with Gaston and get back to my search. Alright, let's see. I think he said he was going back to his camp, right? Yeah. How's it going, Gaston? I've strayed from the Gastonian path. It's time for me to take up my impressive pursuits again and stop whittling like some pitiful carpenter. I must move forward. Did you find the scabbard? Scarab, Gaston. And yes, I did. One half down. Excellent. I'm that much closer to boundless treasure. Do you want to move forward by helping me find the other piece of the scarab? Not now. I need to do rugged and manly things for a while first. Dare I ask what that entails? Oh, you know, the usual. Staring out into the distance from a peak. Testing my mettle against the forces of nature. That sort of thing. Oh my. Good luck, I guess. Perhaps as I gaze stoically at the landscape, I'll catch sight of the other scarab piece. Alright, I'll check back in with you in a few hours. I guess I can explore a little in the meantime, and see what secrets Eternity Isle might have.
It'll have to do.
Alright, the wonder of the dunes. Wild Tangle Swarm. Let's see. Okay, Gaston is not yet ready to help you find the next scarab piece. Give him some time to recenter himself. Alright, so we are gonna have to wait before we can do anything else with Gaston. I'll need to look up how long that will be, because I don't think we'll be able to go on with him in this video. But we can go ahead and talk to Rapunzel. So I think we will go ahead and work on both of them at a time until their friendship quests are opened up. That way, I think that will help us move a little faster.
Oh.
Look, the tower walls are too mossy and crumbly to climb. We'll have to find another way to save the isle. Let's get away from this place, okay? Why are you so afraid? I should have told you the first time we heard the echo of Mother's voice. I think the tower is cursed. Cursed? Since when? Since... I'm not sure. Sometimes I see a shadow of Mother in the window staring down at me. She always looks so disappointed. Yeah, I'm sure that's another magical echo. An echo of what? What if it's something dark? Something dangerous? Maybe what you saw was a combination of the Jewel of Time's power and your feelings about Mother Gothel. I might need your help to stop it, whatever it is. Okay. Yes, if you need me, I'm here. Awesome, so how do we get up there? Well, Mother once told me a story about a boy who grew a huge beanstalk to reach a giant in the clouds. But because he disobeyed his mother to buy the magic beans, the giant gobbled him up. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's how Jack and the Beanstalk goes. I'll get my friend Mickey to tell you the real version sometime. But I do like the growing and climbing idea. I've seen some pretty strong vines growing on the plains and the glittering dunes. Maybe we could get some seeds and grow vines here to climb the tower. Oh, but the vines won't be tall enough for a really long time. I've got an idea. We have my hourglass. If I find a few vine seeds in the oasis, I can plant them here and speed things up. We'll be climbing the tower in no time. Literally. Okay, if you're sure, maybe you can find some vine seeds in the oasis. I'll stay here and watch the tower window, just in case. Alright, so we're going to dig up some vine seeds. Let's go ahead and get out my shovel and head to the oasis. Alright, so I'm supposed to be looking for 3 of these near the oasis. Not necessarily in, so let's look around. Oh, here's another one. There we go. And I missed it. Alright, awesome. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the tower. Alright, I just got back to the tower, so now I have to remove the swirling sands and talk to Rapunzel. So let's go ahead and do that. Got some awesome mist. Did you hear that, Mel? I just heard Mother's voice again. And look, these strange rocks just appeared. I heard her voice too. Just remember it's not really her. It's some kind of magic.
Oh.
Right. Okay. I will try not to worry about that. Did you find the vine seeds? I did. That's fantastic. While you were gone, I cleared a spot for each vine. All you have to do is plant them. Once I put them down, my hourglass can take care of the rest. We'll have instant vines. Are you ready? Poor Rapunzel. Yes, this is what we have to do. Alright, put all 3 vine seeds. Okay, there we go. Okay, easy enough. Interact with the tower to grow the vines with hourglass magic. Alright, let's see what we did there. Alright, you can see the vines a little bit. Back up some. Alright, cool. Well, let's head inside. Oh, other than the swirling sands, it's cute in here. What happened? I promise it wasn't a mess like this when I left. It must be more of the Jewel of Time's power. It has to be here. I can feel it. I'll clear some of this mess away. We have to get to the chest as quickly as we can before this gets worse.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's clear some of these bad boys. If it'll let me. Alright, so the larger ones are not to be cleared, just these smaller ones. Okay, so there are no more swirling sands that I can actually clear. I think this ends when we actually get inside the chest, so let me try that. Yeah, there it is. Ew. Is that It's Mother, but made of sand? Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Huh?
Oh. Rapunzel, stop mumbling, dear. You know how I hate the mumbling. Rapunzel, I think you have to talk to it. Tell it to go away. Tell it how you feel. Well, why does it matter how I feel? Just be honest. You have to tell yourself the truth. Nothing will ever be fixed unless you're honest with yourself first. Mother, you scared me when you disappeared. You told me the valley was an awful place. That isn't true. And that hurt me. It felt really good to say that. It's working, Rapunzel. Look. Oh my. You know, the interesting thing is her hearing Mother Gothel's voice. I mean, that could really be her, considering she is back. She's in the valley. But you know, I've probably never really thought about it, but I don't think I've ever noticed Mother Gothel come to Eternity Isle. Huh. Now I'm gonna start looking out for her. Okay, that strange sand version of Mother disappeared. I can't believe we did that. I can't believe I said those things. Well, you're amazing. So are you. I couldn't have done that without you. And wait, look. There's something on the floor in the sand. Alright, let's see. You helped Rapunzel banish the sands from the tower. Collect the Jewel of Time. Oh, we got our Jewel of Time! Finally. Alright. I really love her room. Let me take a second to take a look at this. So we've got the little swing here. Just a little comfy area on the floor. Is she drawing there? Cool. I like the rugs in the furniture. This is such a cute room. Like, I think any kind of girly girl in real life would love something like this. Alright, let me grab this other memory here, and then we'll get into that chest. I worry about Rapunzel. Gothel acts like a good mother, but she's so controlling. I think Rapunzel needs space to become her own person. At the very least, some time out of the tower. Let's see, was that? I'm sure that was me. Yeah, Old Rulers, Lost Diaries. Oh, I only have 2 more of these to go. Okay, let's see. Let's investigate the chest. We've got a paint palette. We'll go ahead and give these back to Rapunzel. Sure, she has been missing them. My paints!
Bye.
You found them!
Come back and
I
talk
can't believe
soon.
they were here the whole time. Thank you, Mal. I feel like I found an old friend and made a new one. I would say any time, but I kind of have to go save the Isle now. Of course. Go, go. I'll see you soon. Good luck.
Amazing.
Alright, the tower complete, and we got our site. Oh no, a letter for Antonio. Okay, well, we have just opened up another quest, but as far as Rapunzel goes... Oh, okay. Yeah, so getting the Jewel of Time from her, we have finished up her part of the story quest, and now she is down for friendship quests. So I can go ahead and start upping her friendship level. Awesome. I'm glad this was much easier than Gaston. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He's so difficult. But we are still waiting on him, so probably by the next day, I hope, he'll be ready to do some talking, and we can finish his part of the story quest, and then we'll get into these friendship quests. We also unlocked another quest for Mirabelle, She seems curious about the jungle. You wonder why. So we just need to talk to her and we'll find out what's going on. But alright, you guys, I think that is going to be it for this video. We made some good progress. I will hopefully be back tomorrow with the rest of Gaston's quest, and maybe we'll take a look at Mirabelle. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give the video a big thumbs up, comment down below. It really helps with engagement and the algorithm. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!